I'm here today to give you an update on Mana, a bit of Decentraland coming through here. We're going to be going through this from a technical analysis perspective, and we're going to be looking at very key areas for this asset on the micro, on the macro. We're also going to be looking at key buying areas for this asset, and to finish off the video here, we're going to be going through a price prediction for the next 6 to 12 months to see how high this asset could potentially go if you were simply just to hold this from a hodl strategy perspective for 6 to 12 months. How much money could you potentially be making? Okay, so let's start this off with a with the market structure for this asset, and just giving you guys an update on that, because the last video that we did on this asset, we were talking about the confirmed high low that we did see at 51 cents. Okay, now this is technically, yes, confirmed higher low, right? Because we broke this high after setting a significant pullback and having this actually in place and setting a new higher high. So that is why we had the confirmed higher low there. But higher lows after such parabolic motion like so and a significant pullback, it basically means they're not as valid as a sort of a consolidation sort of higher low here, where we consolidate for a period of time and then we come up and gradually and break that high. Okay, this is essentially a more confirmed higher low, and this is what we are seeing here in terms of the price, the live price here, respecting that area. Okay, and that is down at around 39 cents, and you can see we tested that 2 times there, and we saw momentum very, very strong from that zone to the upside. Now you're probably asking, oh, does that mean we're bullish? Does that mean we're going up right now? Look, unfortunately, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not just going to tell you that the chart's bullish. It is bullish on the macro. Okay, market structure is still quite strong, but I do just want to reiterate that we are in a bit of a downtrend right now. Okay, we're in a bit of a downtrend right now. We've lost very key Fibonacci areas. The 0.5 Fibonacci retracement zone is the confirmation for the reversal of the trend. Okay, we've lost that. We lost that with certainty as well. The dump that we did see from that area was very significant, from 60 cents. Literally, it fell all the way down to 36 cents. This was a move that consisted over 2 days, and it was a retracement of around 40% there. So having a pullback, losing all of that major levels of support is actually a very bearish sign. So this does sort of allude to the fact that we're likely to see a bit more downside here. I know it's not what you want to hear, but it's true. Okay, this is what we're likely to see here: a move to the downside, a move to the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement, likely testing this higher low area yet again. That does bring me onto the buy zone here. This would be a really nice buy zone for this asset to simply buy and hold, because it puts you in, 1, a great entry, and 2, it puts you in a position where, yes, you could have fluctuations to the downside, but also really good entry gives you really nice fluctuations to the upside as well. So overall, the buying period for this asset would be a nice range between 40 cents and around 36 cents. Now, let's talk about breakout scenarios. You're probably thinking, how long are we going to continue in this little downtrend here? I mean, not too long, I don't think. The reasoning for that is, guys, is because you can see this trend line from the current high, and resistance, 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 resistance. Now, what is very important about this? Very important. The resistance that we are seeing from this trend line is actually getting smaller. Okay, you can see it's very, very prominent here, very, very huge to the downside, and you can see here, not really that much momentum. Okay, it's sort of dying out. So what does that tell us? It tells us momentum's dying out to the downside here, and we're likely to see a potential breakout scenario to the upside. So if we carry on with this trend line and drag that down to that buy zone, it gives us sort of a breathing period in this area to maybe see some consolidation, and then we can be looking at a nice breakout scenario from that point. So yeah, the breakout scenario to really be looking out for there is going to be something along around 45, 44 cents there. Very interesting stuff for Decentraland. Now, let's have a look at the market cap, and let's see if we can get some sort of price prediction for this asset to see how high see how high this could get in the next 6 to 12 months if we were simply just holding this asset from that buy zone that we just went through there. So going over to CMC and extracting some data from there, you can see the all-time high that we have got here on CMC is all the way up at $5.01. Okay, $5.01 at a market cap of 9.42 billion. Okay, so that does put us, yeah, it's really interesting actually. Circulating supply is looking good, because if we are to 10x from this area, if we're referencing the price, it's going to be well, $4 a coin. Yeah, $4 a coin, which will put us pretty much at around this sort of level here. So we're looking at probably an 11x, and if we are going to 10x the market cap as well from where we're currently at, it's going to be putting us at around $8 billion. So yeah, it does actually line up pretty perfectly to the previous all-time high, so we can be using that as an area. And the reason why we do this, guys, is because, well, we measure the market cap as well, because otherwise sometimes some coins in a bear market, what they do, they carry on distributing supply out into the circulating supply, or they've got it written into the smart contracts to do that over a certain period of time. And hey, it's absolutely fine for that to be happening. We need to reference that in the price if we are going to be doing price predictions to the previous all-time high to make it as accurate as possible. Okay, so let's do the all-time high for Decentraland, which is up at around $5.2 there, and see what gains we could be making if we're to buy from that central buy zone all the way up to around $5.2. And guys, this is a metaverse coin here, so I do think there is potential. I actually had a meeting in the metaverse in Decentraland last bull run here, and it was really quite interesting. You can go over, you can make yourself a character, and you can walk around their whole metaverse sphere. You can buy land in there as well, and I'm not really too sure on the development since then, but it's with AR and all this other stuff coming out now with Apple Vision Pro, it's interesting to see what could be arising here. Okay, so yeah, overall, just to reiterate on the price prediction for Mana Decentraland, we're probably looking at around a 13x to get to previous all-time highs, which again, guys, is very feasible. Okay, so you're putting $1,000, you're going to be walking away with $13,000-$14,000 there. Easy money, in my opinion. Okay, so yeah, this is an investment, a holder's investment strategy that that needs to be flexible. Okay, because the price of crypto can fluctuate very aggressively, guys. It can fluctuate very aggressively, so just please be aware for that. And yeah, 6 to 12 months hold, something along the lines of that, right? Depending on when alt season will kick off, usually around October. But yeah, that's going to be it from me in terms of the Decentraland update, guys. Let me know whether you like it. Hit that like button if you did. And let me know in the comment section whether you hold this asset, whether you're buying this asset, whether you're bullish on this asset, whether you've tried out Decentraland Metaverse in general. I want to know in the comment section, guys, so let me know that. And if you never want to miss one of my uploads, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell on, and you never will. It's as simple as that. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Peace out. See you in the next one.